What's going on, YouTube? I about feel like a damn idiot. Yes, I do. But you know what? We all make mistakes. It happens. I'm sure everybody's done this once or twice. This is on the Firebird. Last night, I sat there, I got to thinking about something, and really started thinking really hard about that fuel filter under here. I know y'all probably thinking, oh God, he put the motherfucker on backwards. Yep, I did. Sure enough, I did. Well, you know, here's the deal. Most fuel filters has a arrow on the edge of it. These fuel filters don't. Some of them, they probably still put them on there. I don't know. But this one here did not have the arrow. But I did notice it had out on one end. I flipped it around, didn't say nothing on the other end. So when I put it in there, I was thinking that I was putting it in there correctly, and no, I was not. So I was actually, hang on. Okay, so since the airplane and stuff passed, I was thinking that I was actually putting the filter in correctly, thinking that's how the old one came out, or trying to remember how the old one came out. So the output side actually goes towards the fuel rail side. The other end goes to the fuel pump side. We'll see, I had that flipped around. So I'll show you what it did. There's a fuel filter. And notice on the back side up top over there, there's like a little ring around that. Well, that's the output side. That's the output side going to the fuel rail. This side goes to the fuel tank. So with that being said, and yes, I did buy new O-rings for this when I took that one out. Now, one thing is that being backwards under there, it's a good possibility that it messed up the fuel pump. Now, like I said, the thing was running fine when I did replace that fuel filter. It was running really good. But I have to take in consideration whatever fuel that was left in the lines going to the fuel rail. The pump might have started pushing a little bit through to keep it running, but it was using up the fuel that was in the lines to go to the fuel rail. Once it used all that up, then it started spitting, sputtering, and trying to die. Because the other thing, the reason I'm looking at it this way, is when I pulled the fuel filter off last night, there was no fuel on the fuel rail side. But when I pulled the line from the fuel tank itself, there was a little bit of fuel come out. And the filter was a little bit full with fuel. It didn't come out on the fuel rail side, it just came out on the fuel pump side. Damn thing was backwards. It can't go through. Fuel filters are only installed one way and one way only. So I'm thinking that's what had happened. Even though the fuel pump still kicks on, it could have caused the fuel pump to become weak. So, and it is very true that it will cause the fuel pump to go bad. Now, since I've got it on the right way now, the only way to know if it's the fuel pump gone bad is I can locate the relay or the terminal underneath the dash and basically bypass it or jump it, basically jump the fuel pump. And if the fuel pump continuously runs, which it should, and starts pushing that pressure up, then more than likely fuel pump is bad. The other thing that I can do is take a fuel pressure gauge, hook back on it, and slightly squeeze one of the pressure lines. So anyway, I figured I'd make a video today, let y'all know that. Sorry I'm having a little bit of brain farts because I just woke up, but you know, but I think I found out the problem. So yeah, haha me, dumb me, not freaking fully paying attention to what's going on. Happens, I guess. I mean, you know, it happens. It sucks, but oh well. So yeah, I'm probably still gonna have to pull the tank and replace the fuel pump. It is what it is, man.